Question. A body starts from rest and is uniformly accelerated for 30 seconds. The distance traveled in the first 10 seconds is x1. Next 10 seconds is x2. Last 10 seconds is x3. Then x1 is to x2 is to x3 is same as the ratio we need to calculate. So let us divide this problem into three parts. In the first part, it starts from rest. U is equal to 0. Uniformly accelerated. So acceleration is constant for 30 seconds. In the first part, first 10 seconds it is x1. So what is the distance traveled? Using the formula S is equal to ut plus half of at square. So this is x1. Initial velocity 0 plus half of a into 10 square. So x1 will be equal to 50a. Right? Now what is the velocity attained at the end of 10 seconds? V is equal to u plus at. So v will be equal to, or v1 I can call. Initial velocity 0 plus a into 10. So v1 will be equal to 10a. Now in the second part, since the body already has covered in time 10 seconds some distance x1 and acquired a velocity 10a, let us start the problem for the next 10 seconds from this position. So what will be the initial velocity for the second part? 10a. Using again S is equal to ut plus half of at square. This is the distance traveled x2 in the next 10 seconds. x2 is equal to 10a, time taken 10 seconds plus half of a into 10 square. So what will be x2 equal to? 100 plus 150a. Right? At the end of this 10 seconds, what is the final velocity? Let us call v2 is u plus at. So v2 will be equal to initial velocity for this case 10 into a plus a into another 10 seconds. So this will be 20a. This is the velocity at the end of another 10 seconds. Now coming to the last 10 seconds, distance traveled is s3. But what is the initial velocity for the last 10 seconds? It will be 20a. Final velocity of after 20 seconds. It's 20a. Again using the same relation. ut plus half of at square. So starting from here, this distance traveled is x3, initial velocity 20a, into the time it travels a further 10 seconds, plus half of a into 10 square. So this will be 250a. Now we want x1 is to x2 is to x3. So x1 is to x2 is to x3 is equal to 50a is to 150a is to 250a. So the ratio is 1 is to 3 is to 5. So correct option will be 1 is to 2 is to 4 is wrong. 1 is to 2 is to 5 is wrong. 1 is to 3 is to 5. Option C is the correct option. So the correct option will be 1 is to 3 is to 5. So what we have done in three parts is clear to you. We have calculated distance traveled in first 10 seconds and the velocity at the end of first 10 seconds. Then that we have taken as the initial velocity and distance traveled at the end of next 10 seconds and velocity at the end of the next 10 seconds. So that we got 20a. That we have taken as the initial velocity for the last 10 seconds and calculated the distance traveled in the last 10 seconds.